Hello and welcome to TPW. We're here in our home show. We just had a big away show, qualifying matches for the away show chamber. We know that Tyler, Cool, Stelio, and Francois qualified. We have more news on Francois winning that match later tonight. But strange pickings for the Ram. Made by Theodore Long as well. He's the GM here on the home show. He picked a WWE superstar to be involved in this chamber qualifying match and this gauntlet match. But also he put all the faces, well most of them, against each other tonight. Obviously with Z here, he had his opportunities lately at titles and the chamber, all that stuff. So he's not going to be in this match tonight, but we also have one half of the Rockers, Dan. But who will be the opponent, we'll find out in this gauntlet. But tonight, we have a big qualifying matchups. We have 4 spots to fill. Oh, well, 3 spots to fill, sorry, because we have Baron, who already is in the match because he's the champion. But 3 spots to fill tonight, and then the next 2 weeks we have 2 more spots to fill with the home show chamber. But yeah, we'll get started tonight, and we'll have more on the main event later. And Jake has some things to say tonight too, him being sort of on leave, getting ready and trained to come back as a stronger leader. So let's get started.
The following contest is a gauntlet match! The rules of the match are as follows. 2 superstars will start in the ring. When one superstar is eliminated, a new superstar enters. Elimination can occur anywhere in the arena. The match continues until one superstar remains, and that superstar will be declared the winner.
Who will be number 1? We'll find out. And it looks like it's one half of the Rockers. Well, Dan, one half of the tag champions of the Rockers, they've been dominant as of late. But since Rick got a qualifying match, he'll be involved as well, Dan. I don't know who will be number 2, but we'll find out. And it looks like it's Robert Roode of the Faces. And here comes Robert Roode.
Representing the Faces of Fear from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 235 pounds, the
Glorious one, Robert Roode. One of the Faces of Fear. See what he has against his opponent, Dan of the Rockers, who's again been dominant. The first time these two square off in a ring. And obviously with Jake addressing the TPW fans later, it's going to be definitely a moment to be seen because we haven't seen Jake in a while. I mean, he's supposed to be filling in for Destroyer as the leader while he's gone out of injury until Extravaganza. He won't be back until night 2 of Extravaganza against Shibata for the World Championship. But yeah, we'll hear from Jake. We'll see what he has to say about, just like the King, he's been losing quite a bit, and he's the new leader of the Faces for now, and hasn't been really proving himself, just like the King said on the away show. King said he will be taking a break, which means that there's no main champions on the rosters. It's only the away show champion and the home championship. We have Baron, and who is the home champion, and we have the ladies man who's the away show champion. Both of them will be putting their titles on the line in the Chamber coming up in March. So far, the Chambers have been stacked with those coming up. The away show champion, championship, we know, going for the pin is Robert Roode. Kick out. But away show chamber, we know already again, ladies man, Tyler Poole, Stelly, and Francois are qualified. The main chamber, we know C. Brown and Danger and LJ have qualified. And then a mystery edition gonna be in that chamber as well. And we know that as well, we still have, so that makes 4 people, but we still have 2 more spots to fill in the main chamber. And Robert Roode showing off to Dan to try to qualify for the home show belt chamber. But the thing is, if he wins, whoever wins from the Faces will have to face Baron Corbin, who is a part of the Faces. He's the champion. So I don't know how that's going to work. If one of the Faces wins and moves on to face Baron Corbin. And looking to end this early is Dan going for the pin. And almost gets the win. Dan can't believe it. But both men looking very dominant in this match. Going for a bear hug to add more pain to the back of Robert Roode. Reversal though. Big chops to Dan. But still to come in this match, the 4th competitor will be a WWE collab superstar. Will he be able to qualify for the chamber though? Kick out at 2 by Robert Roode again. Big shot to the ring apron, big kicks. Pressing Robert Roode is Dan right on the mat floor. Going for the pin again. And this time he gets it. Dan qualifies for the home show. Whoa. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Dan has to face the next competitor, who is none other than the Frenchman, another person from the Faces. Getting super excited ahead of time, and I don't think Dan has what it takes to beat the Frenchman. We'll see. Obviously the Frenchman took the mantle of Cayenne as the giant here in TPW. Had many battles with Cayenne. Cayenne now the trainer of the, well, has been the trainer of the future of TPW, the new superstars. He'll be inducted this year in the Hall of Fame. He said his last match will be at Extravaganza this year, as well as Perseus will have his last match at Extravaganza as well. And almost eliminates Dan there. I don't envy whoever has to face either one of these men next, from whoever's from the WWE collab, especially if it's the Frenchman. And as you know, the landscape will change once the year ends soon. We know that new changes will be coming up soon with the technology aspect. That'll be more towards March. So most likely a little bit after the chamber, those big changes coming up. And Dan is knocked out fully there. He's not moving. The Frenchman adding more insult to injury with that chair. And almost again eliminates Dan, but he's able to kick out. Oh, and that has gotta be it for Dan. And it is. We're moving to the fourth competitor, who's the WWE collab. And it's Dirty Dominic Mysterio. The Frenchman saying I have to face this chump. Here comes Dirty Dom. No one saw this coming, that Dirty Dom would be in this match, but I don't think he's gonna win against the Frenchman. But do you even think the Frenchman wants to win? I mean, he'll have to face Corbin in that chamber match. I have no clue, but we'll see how it goes. I mean, it's not looking good for Dirty Dom right now. I didn't expect any less. Big neck breaker, showing some sort of fight here is Dom. And again, those of you watching, don't adjust your screens. It is Dirty Dominic Mysterio here on the home show of TPW with our WWE collab. Let's see if he will qualify for the home show chamber. Oh, really using the face there, trying to knock out somehow the Frenchman here. Well, still to come tonight, Jake from the Faces, the temporary leader, addressing the TPW fans about his recent losses lately and what is the future of Jake in general. Big neck breaker. And Dom looking for his signature, but reversed by the Frenchman. He was gaining some advantage. Oh, Dom going for a roll up. Kick out. And we're, again, whoever wins will qualify for the chamber. See if the Frenchman can withstand Dom, and he's just kicking away at the Frenchman. Saying to the fans, it doesn't matter what you say, I'm gonna win this. I think at this point the fans want the Frenchman to win this. They don't like Dom at all. Dom going up top. Frenchman able to get out of it, but cross body on his back. And Dom looking to end this here. Oh! Going for the pin. Can he get it? No, Frenchman's still in this. I thought Dom was gonna qualify. I did too, but I don't think the Frenchman's gonna let him. I think at this point probably the Frenchman's gonna try to keep Corbin as champion. As if he wins this, he'll be able to do it. But I don't think he's letting Dom gonna win this, possibly. And he almost does again. Dom is very angry right now. All right in the barricade. And Dom looking for his signature again, and that's the Three Amigos. And I don't think he's paying homage. I think he's just mocking at this point Eddie Guerrero. And now he's looking to end this to Frenchman out of the ring. And Dom looking for another Canadian Destroyer. Going for the pin. Can he get it on the Frenchman? And he does. Dom qualifies for the chamber.
Here is your winner,
Dirty Dom qualifies for the chamber. And the fans did not like that at all. But I guess good news for Barry, he doesn't have to face anyone from the faces in that match. But we come to our next qualifying match coming up next year. We have 2 more spots gonna be filled tonight for the home show belt. And here we go with this matchup. We'll see who will be involved in this qualifying match here on the home show. Well, this is another qualifying match here. We'll see who will qualify between these three competitors.
The following contest is a triple threat tables, ladders, and chairs match! Making his way to the ring from Greece, weighing in at 215 pounds, Jerry Goodman!
Well, Jerry Goodman has been pretty decent as of late. I mean, we know a lot of these competitors actually were a part of that big tag team at the that tag team match at the tag team pay-per-view that we had. It was Team Battle pay-per-view. And here comes another one, is Chewy.
And his opponents, first, from Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 220 pounds, Diaz!
There's Chewy Diaz. He's a big brawler. See if he'll qualify. He's fought many times for the home belt qualifying and the opponent, but he's never won it. We'll see if that'll be different this time if he qualifies. And here comes Edward.
And from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 240 pounds, Dynamite Edward Graham!
And Edward, a big superstar, multicultural superstar, ready for a fight here tonight. There's Jerry Goodman, Chewy, and Edward, who will move on to qualify for the chamber. Already a big knee out of nowhere. And Chewy with a brawling to Edward. Remember, this is not elimination, this is a regular pinfall match, but it also involves tables, ladders, and chairs in this match as well. Oh, big knee to the midsection. We know so far who's qualified is Dirty Dom, and then we have obviously the champion who's Baron Corbin. So we'll have this spot to fill as well as another one. Then we'll hear from Jake from the Faces, what he has to say about the future of himself and the Faces. And a big neck breaker from Chewy. Well, honestly, I believe that the Faces have a lot of potential as a team, but I think after Destroyer left, it just went downhill, and they've been just looking for some guidance, and they haven't been able to get back on track. The only person who's held it on his own has been Baron. He's been keeping the championship and not losing it for a while. The tag champions, the Faces, lost them a long time ago, and well, they have their rematch clause at Extravaganza, and it's looking like the Rockers will be facing Robert Roode, and I believe it was Jake who was the other half of the tag champions. Oh, big shot in the ring post. And Chewy looking at a forearm big forearm to the face to Edward. Jerry Goodman gets knocked out with a knee from Chewy. Right in the ring post. This is brutality from Chewy in this match. That's the brawler style of Chewy. And now the fans saying they want some tables. Edward with the reversal. Neck breaker out of nowhere by Jerry Goodman. And Chewy looking to take advantage of those shots. Oh, and Jerry with a big fall on the ladder. But able to get back up, surprisingly. Leg drop again, missing is Jerry Goodman. Big shots by Chewy to Jerry. Edward out of the ring, looking on, now going back in the ring. But Jerry able to get out whatever that was. Big kick out of nowhere by Edward. And it looks like Chewy looking to damage the neck of Edward. But he able to get out of it. Big headbutt by Chewy. Thrown in the ropes. Big spine buster. Going for the pin is Chewy, but broken up by Edward. I still can't believe that we're on the road to extravaganza, turning out to be this year one of the biggest ones that we've ever seen. And what's Chewy thinking? Oh! Able to somewhat knock out Edward there. Jerry throwing the ropes with a big boot. Chewy's been dominating this match, definitely. Now looking for the... It's like a guillotine lock, but this is not a submission match or else he would have won there. But Jerry is knocked out. Chewy with the shoulder tackle going for the pin. But back up is Edward. Able to break up the pin. Oh, and what's Edward thinking? Oh, what a kick out of nowhere. An amazing move and athleticism by Edward. Jerry off the top rope with the knee. That could be it. And it's over. Jerry qualifies. What an amazing match. Jerry Goodman, amazing athleticism pays off tonight. Was able to capitalize off that move from Edward. Off the top rope with the knee, and that was just amazing. But we're going to see our next qualifying match next. Before we hear from none other than the temporary leader, Jake, of the Faces. What match will it be next? Well, remember, anyone can be a part of this chamber matches, so you never know who will be involved. And entrances will be off in this one. We'll see who will be involved in this next qualifying match. And it looks like it's Yi and then the new talent superstar Kyle. And Yi looking to pick up a quick win already. Kick out though by Kyle. Now those of you who have never seen Kyle, he's on the new talent show. He's quite an asset. Very high flying ability. Daredevil attitude. Not afraid of anything. Going for the pin off the scoop slam. Kick out. Well, Yi kind of the same way as well. He's a high flyer, but a submission expert as well. Very technical in the ring. See if he qualifies. Be ironic if he brings the home show belt to the away show. He is on the away show. Same thing, I mean, with Kyle, if he wins, he'd bring it to the new talent show, so that'd be either way kind of ironic. Going for the pin. But two different landscapes. Kyle has not been here that long. Yi's been here longer than Kyle. I'd be surprised if Kyle ends up picking up the win over Yi. But now looking for that submission, like I said. Rings of Saturn, but looks like he's going for another finisher here. Looks like it's gonna be a double knee to the face. That could be it for Kyle there. And it is. He qualifies for the chamber. Well, surprisingly beating Kyle pretty fast, but Yi picking up the win, moving on with Jerry Goodman and Dirty Dom, and then the champion Baron Corbin. So that's 4 spots filled. The next 2 weeks we'll have 2 more spots to fill, but next on the home show we hear from none other than, well, the current leader of the Faces, who is Jake.
Nice looking car.
But we'll see what will happen next here in the home show here tonight.